What is up, my Squirtleites? It is I, your king, and welcoming you back to more Let's Play Pokemon Emerald. In the last episode, we made it here to Evergrande City, and in this episode, we are going to be battling the Elite Four. Now, before we do that, let's take a look at my team, which I did spend about 45 minutes or so grinding off screen. Let's jump right on in. So, this is the level that I have my entire team at. Now, I will say this is about where you want to be. Anywhere between like level 50 and 55 is typically where you want your team to be for this, because you're not measuring up to the first member of the Elite Four. You're measuring up to obviously who you're going to face last. So you want to be pretty darn close to level 55, or at least as close as you can get. But this is what I settled on with my team. Everyone's 53. Raiju's like right on the cusp of being 53 as well. And we're going to go over all of their stats and held items and whatnot real quick. So Ghidorah is going to be up first with that Quick Claw in tow for his really abysmal speed stat. Iron Tail, Brick Break, Rolla, and Headbutt, a very good all-around set of moves for the Elite Four. We got Toothless with the Miracle Seed, which is obviously just in place to boost that Leaf Blade and Giga Drain stat, or attack power, excuse me. We got Raiju with the Laxin Sense, who has probably the worst defenses of anybody on my team, or at least certainly among the lowest. Therefore, having opposing Pokemon miss as often as possible is going to be ideal. But he is fast and hits hard, so he should usually attack first anyway. Then we have Narina with the Mystic Water, which is going to be good for her special attack stat. And obviously that's going to help Surf and Waterfall in particular. Then we've got Pandora, who is a physical sweeper, but also has very frail defenses. But because she is very fast and is just going to be hitting hard, I want to maximize Slash and Hyper Beam as much as possible. I don't have a spell tag, so I can't increase the power of Shadow Ball anyway. Then we have Vega, who is the best all-arounder on my entire team. Just pretty darn solid stats all across the board, is pretty tanky, and therefore I'm not really too concerned about giving her any one specific held item, so I'm just going to give you the amulet coin so I can maximize as much cash out of this as possible. Speaking of cash, I also spent some time off screen buying some stuff, mostly full restores, but I also did get a few revives as well, and hyper potions and whatnot, full heals, all that good stuff. So we are good to go. Let's do this thing. Beyond this point, only those trainers who have collected all the gym badges are permitted to enter. Trainer, let us confirm that you have all the gym badges. Trainer, believe in yourself and your Pokemon and go forth. And so, we begin. Let's do this thing. It's been a long time coming. This has actually been a very long Let's Play. Probably my longest Pokemon Let's Play thus far, but at least in terms of episode count. But here we go. Welcome, Challenger. I'm Sidney of the Elite Four. I like that look you're giving me. I guess you'll give me a good match. That's good, looking real good. All right, you and me, let's enjoy a battle that can only stage here in the Pokemon League. And so we have the first member of the Elite Four, Sidney, who specializes particularly in Dark types. Now, he does actually have quite a bit of variety to his Dark types, but the first Pokemon he's going to throw at us is Mightyena, which is out there specifically to do this. Yep, lower that attack stat. So, I'm going to be basically sending out Ghidorah as a pawn and trying to get this Brick Break off despite the sand attack. And after we take down Mightyena, we're going to switch right back out. Now, usually one of the next two Pokemon he'll send out is either, I believe, a Crawdaunt or a Shiftry. And so when he does that, obviously he can switch to something that's good against either grass or water types as opposed to just dark types. So we won't really need Ghidorah for that Pokemon. But because Ghidorah is so tanky, he should be doing pretty well against all of these dark types. And again, that Brick Break is going to help immensely. It is the only fighting move I have among all 6 of my Pokemon, so that is something. And I'm going to definitely try to make an effort to heal after every match. Or after every match. That's what I meant to say. So let's switch on over to Raiju, who is the only one who is not quite level 53. Actually, just above level 52. I thought I had him, like, right below level 53. I was mistaken. Okay, well, let's jump on in with a Thunderbolt. Now, I did all of this grinding over on Route 117 right next to Mauville, like I said I was going to do. Basically just fought the trainers over and over and over, and about, like I said, about 45 minutes of that, and I had everyone up to about this level. So it didn't take that long. So next we have Shiftry. Now, Toothless has a bug move, which does have a quad effectiveness on it, but Fury Cutter also takes a little while to build up, so it's still not going to one-shot the thing. So I'm going to try with Vega here real quick and see if we can get some flying moves in. Plus, now we've got Vega in play, we should be getting double money out of this. So let's use an Aerial Ace here, considering it's not that much weaker than Fly. All right, didn't quite do the trick, but there we go. It'll counter that right there, because I do remember that Shiftry does have double team, which can get really annoying after a while if it just continues to spam it. Okay, down goes Shiftry. This first fight should always be a breeze if you know what you're doing. It's not really all that difficult. All right, next we have Absol. So let's switch back over to Ghidorah, which should counter Absol's physical sweeping tendencies, and also has that Brick Break that should knock it down a peg really quickly. This is Sidney's signature Pokemon, by the way. It is the highest leveled one, and it is the one that is built to do the most damage. But, again, Absol's pretty frail, so if you can get an attack in and not let it live through that Swords Dance, you should be fine. Okay, it didn't quite die, but I'm still not worried because, like I said, it's Ghidorah. He's got that insane defense. And sweet, I'm actually glad that Absol used a Citrus Berry there because that helps me out, considering he doesn't end up using a full restore instead, because this is the Elite Four. Every single member of the Elite Four, I believe, has 2 full restores at their disposal throughout the fight. All right, so there's that, and then last but certainly not least is Cacturn. Now, I think for this one, let's get Toothless in there. We've kind of, you know, given everybody a chance in this fight, except for obviously Narina, because she doesn't really have a place in this fight. So might as well give it to Toothless as well. Let's try a Fury Cutter. Now, he does not, I believe, have Cacturn in Ruby and Sapphire. I think he has a different Pokemon. They slightly changed up the teams of each of the Elite Four members in Emerald. Mostly just to make them harder, because in Ruby and Sapphire, they were such a breeze to get through. But, yeah, Sidney was no exception to that. And like I said, I'm pretty sure it's Cacturn that he didn't have. It's either Cacturn or it's Crawdaunt that's new to Emerald. One of the two. I'm almost positive. All right, so there's another Fury Cutter. Will that do it? Oh! Probably going to use another one. Yep. Use that last full restore. But then if this Fury Cutter hits, it should for sure take down Cacturn. Come on, land the attack. Yes. Okay, thank you. And down goes not just Cacturn, but Sidney as well. All right, awesome stuff. Well, how do you like that? I lost. It was fun, so it doesn't matter. And we got a crap ton of money for winning. Well, listen to what this loser has to say. You've got what it takes to go far. Now go on to the next room and enjoy your next battle. All right, really quickly before we do that, let me take a look at my team who needs healing. I think I'm going to leave. I think I'm just not going to worry about Ghidorah because I don't think I'm really going to need him for the next fight anyway. But we're going to switch Pandora to the front for this one, because our next trainer is... I'm Phoebe of the Elite Four. I did my training on Mount Pyre. While I trained, I gained the ability to commune with Ghost-type Pokemon. Yes, the bond I developed with Pokemon is extremely tight, so come on, just try and see if you can even inflict damage on my Pokemon. And yes, indeed, Ghost types are what we are up against next. Make sure you have a nice Dark type at your disposal, or Ghost type for that matter, and you want to rain hell. So her first Pokemon is going to be Dusclops with its signature Pressure ability, which is going to burn through my Shadow Ball PP very quickly, and it's going to use Protect right off the bat. There aren't really a whole lot of Ghost types, though, in this generation for Phoebe to choose from. So you're going to be... I think she has both 2 Dusclops and 2 Bayonet in this fight, which is a little bit unfortunate for her. I'm guessing that Full Restore is going to get used there, so I'm going to preempt that with a Swords Dance. And now I should be able to sweep through the rest of this no problem. So the nice thing about having Pandora for this is not only can I deal that super effective Shadow Ball damage that actually does almost as much as it would do with the same type attack bonus on any other Pokemon in the game, but I'm also very resistant to anything they throw at me unless they can get a Curse off, which is very possible. So that Dusclops was definitely just equipped to burn through as much PP on my Shadow Ball as possible, considering all I did was spam Protect the entire time. You jerk! And let's get rid of that thing. And next is going to be Bayonet, which is less defensive than Dusclops, but much more of an attacker, which means that Shadow Ball should still be able to one-shot it no problem, as long as we don't let it get a Curse off. And there we go. Awesome. Ooh, and a critical. I'll take that, too. Awesome. So that's 2 down already. And Pandora, you can definitely see this. So the one odd one out is her Sableye, which is obviously not going to be... Shadow Ball is not going to be super effective against it, but with the Swords Dance, we should still do a pretty healthy amount of damage. Now, Sableye is not her signature Pokemon. It's actually another Bayonet that we'll be facing towards the end. I'm guessing she's going to use a Full Restore here again, so let's get in another Swords Dance. Oh, never mind. I really hope that she doesn't use another Double Team, otherwise this might take a while. Okay, Nightshade, that's fine. Nightshade is going to deal the most damage because it's going to do an exact 50 damage. Not worried about type effectiveness or anything. That missed, which is not good. Let me get a Shadow Ball in there, which shouldn't do a whole lot of damage. Yeah, I didn't think so. As long as we don't get under 50 HP, we should be fine. Alright, so now goes Sableye. And now that we have a quad 4 times attack, base attack change, we should be able to easily kill the rest of her Pokemon, no problem. You know, barring any protects. So this Banana, oh, actually, Sableye is higher attack power. Maybe it's a different Pokemon at the end? I think I'm getting Sapphire and Emerald confused, actually. So maybe Sableye was her signature, which is so weird because it's definitely the weakest of all of them. And last is a Dusclops, which this one is level 51. Okay, so this is her signature Pokemon. Okay, perfect. Well, we still should be able to one-shot it at this point. So there it goes. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And Pandora, you going to hit level 54? Yes! Beautiful. I love it so much. And with that, Elite Four Phoebe has been taken down. And I did not ever put Vega out, so I didn't get the benefits of the amulet coin, but whatever. There's a definite bond between you and your Pokemon, too. I didn't recognize it, so it's only natural that I lost. Yep, I'd like to see how far your bond will carry you. Carry you. Wow. Go ahead. Move on to the next room. I cannot read today. Okay, so from here, let's see. Let's use a Hyper Potion, just because might as well. Let's do that. And then I don't know how much more I'm going to... You know what? I think I'll be fine. I don't think I need to use an Ether on Shadow Ball or anything. So next, we're going to stick Raiju out in front for this. So let's head on up. And actually, before I get on into this last fight, I do also want to heal... Where are you? I do also want to heal Ghidorah, because Ghidorah is going to be important for this as well. All right, there we go. So now we are good to go. Let's begin. Welcome, my name is Glacia of the Elite Four. I've traveled from afar to Hoenn so that I may hone my ice skills, but all I have seen are challenges by weak trainers and their Pokemon. What about you? It would please me to no end if I could go all out against you. And so we begin against the third member of the Elite Four, and that is, like she said, Glacia. Yes, it's going to be Ice-type Pokemon. And so she begins with a Celio, which is definitely the least threatening of them, which is why I also have Raiju out in front. Now, an Electric type is not going to be able to sweep through this as easily as you might hope that it does. And I wanted to see if I could get a Thunder to work, and it did. So this should one-shot the thing. No problem. Thunderbolt might have been able to do it as well, but I'm okay with the Thunder. So there goes that. Now, her next Pokemon is not going to be something that is weak to Electric types, and that is, of course, Glalie, which is why I have Ghidorah as well. So let's switch on over to that. We're still not going to use Vega in this fight to get that double money because obviously that quad weakness to ice kind of makes this hard. So for you, I'm going to try an Iron Tail. Ooh. As long as that doesn't freeze, I'm okay. Not very effective, which is good. We do have full restores at the ready. You know what I should actually be using for this instead? Let's get Rollout going. Even though I know that this is going to hurt. Because Ghidorah's special defenses are not the best. What the everything's missing. Okay, I'm having really bad luck right now. Hold on a second. Screw it. Let's just try one more Iron Tail. I don't know why everything's missing. I don't think this Glalie is holding a Laxin sense or anything. Let's try one more. Come on. Please land and please kill it. Golly. Okay, there we go. We got it. So there goes Glalie. So probably next we're going to get to see Walrein, which is Glacia's signature Pokemon. So for this, I am going to definitely switch back to Raiju. This thing packs a punch. Oh boy, does it. And I believe it's at level like 53, I think. Yes, level 53. Okay, so for this, I'm going to try another Thunder here. There we go. Got that to hit. Now, if I can one-shot this, that would be awesome. But I wouldn't put it past it if I can't because its special defenses are actually pretty good. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. And we got the paralysis. Wow. It's not going to mean anything because of the full restore that's about to come. But gosh dang. All right. Ooh, golly, that hurt. I think she's still going to heal anyway because I don't think the Citrus Berry is going to do enough. Yep. Okay, so let's do 2 Thunderbolts this time instead because that will definitely take care of Walrein. There's no way it's going to go before Raiju because Walrein is not very quick. So there we go. Should do definitely more than half of its health. Or I could just crit it. Wow, that was awesome. All right, so down goes Walrein, I guess. Get a ton of experience out of that. And next we got another Celio. I was going to switch to Toothless, but let's just stick with Raiju. Let's actually see if Thunderbolt can one-shot this thing. Because I didn't test it on the first initial Celio, but now I want to test it. Come on, let's see what it does. And so on the level 50, it probably would have one-shot it. But I guess the Thunder was a little bit overkill, so they're definitely going to heal this time. Now, Hail does not affect the accuracy of Thunder at all, like Rain does, but I'm still going to try Thunder anyway, because I don't want to use Thunderbolt twice. I just want to kill it now. There we go. Perfect. So that should definitely do it. And then her last Pokemon is going to be none other than a second Glalie, so we're going to switch back to Ghidorah for that. And this is actually going to be the last fight of this video. I was planning on going basically until the 15-minute mark, and then we will save the last fight for the next one. So back to Ghidorah we go, and let's see if we can get an Iron Tail to land this time. I cannot believe that rollout missed, too. That's like a 90-95% accuracy move. So that was kind of pathetic. All right. So now let's try Iron Tail, and yes, beautiful. So this should one-shot it. We will see, and it did. All right. And that is it for Glacia. You and your Pokemon, how hot your spirits burn. I never used all-consuming heat. I never used a fire type. It's so surprised that my icy skills failed to harm you. But okay, whatever. Advance to the next room, and there confirm the truly fearsome side of the Pokemon League. Ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be it for this episode of Let's Play Pokemon Emerald. I hope you all enjoyed it very, very much. In the next episode, we are going to be taking on the final member of the Elite Four. I will see you all then.